What is up, guys? I'm back one more time with another ship for you, another Corvette tutorial, another Star Wars ship to No Man's Sky. This time the long-awaited Fondor Haulcraft. Yeah, guys, this is it. This is the ship that Lateral used to spread the spark of the rebellion across the galaxy. A heavily modified Fondor Haulcraft that Lateral modified to be his, well, as you can see, it can be, you could call this like a James Bond ship in space, with lots of gadgets, lots of stuff to make, like Luthen, the perfect escape artist, right? To be able to get rid of any situation, to run away like this, these huge ships like the Arrestor cruiser, all this kind of stuff, all this kind of cool stuff in the ship, man. It's a really nice ship. And we managed to make it even a side boarding ramp to this guy. You see, like the side boarding ramp. If you've never done a side boarding ramp before in No Man's Sky, you're gonna learn how to do it in this video, right? We have this detailing in the front. We have this escape pod here, neatly placed, mimicking very closely to the original ship, right? And I think this model ended up really nicely. A bit oversized to the original model, but pretty nice, and also very sleek when flying in space and atmosphere, because the landing gear retracts entirely inside the ship body, right? And this is it. I'm gonna show to you more details of the ship. I'm gonna talk to you more about the ship through the tutorial, right? And let's get started already, so we don't make this tutorial too long. Let's make this baby for you. Let's go. As always, guys, I'm gonna leave the list of parts required to build this Corvette in the video description, and I apologize in advance if I forget anything. Also, guys, it's very important that you go to your camera settings in the game and make sure that camera height is set to fixed and not eye level, okay? Because this can influence in some angles that we're gonna use in our build, alright? Make sure it's set to fixed. Okay, guys, so we're gonna start with the landing gear, okay? I chose to use a hydraulic gear because there was a bug that the landing gear was not retracting correctly when I was building the Fondor Haulcraft, but this one was working perfectly, so I chose to use this one. But you can exchange the landing gear later if you're not satisfied with this one, alright? We're gonna put this landing gear not in the center, but we're gonna walk 2 steps to the front, just like this, with the landing gear over this black circle that surrounds the yellow cross, just like I put here, okay? And the first thing is actually gonna get an ambassador class. We're gonna put the ambassador class over this landing gear, and we're gonna make this ship, this whole ship, half step offsetted to the ground, because we really want the ship to be really close to the ground when it's landed, to be more similar to the real model. And also, this will make the landing gear retract entirely inside the ship when we're flying, okay? There's not gonna be this top part here showing if we put the landing gear right, the ship right really close to the floor, okay? So to do that, what we're gonna do? We're gonna get small vent, okay? Put the small vent at the back of this walkway here. Then we're gonna click the walkway and move the walkway until the vent is at the top of the walkway like this. You see? With this, we offsetted this walkway half step to the ground and half step to the back of the ship. All right? Now we're gonna create the structure for the landing gear. We're gonna use an Albatross cargo tank, and we're gonna connect this one flipped upside down like this to the front of this walkway, just like I did here. All right? You see, like the piece is coming inside these parts already, okay? And we're gonna do one more step. Now we will get the rock propeller. We're gonna flip this one, connect to this walkway, so in this way we can offset this walkway here half step to the back of the ship, like this. You see? You can remove this rock propeller now, and we will get now, it's a Vesper cowling. We're gonna flip this upside down and connect it to this walkway, like this. And now we have the structure for the frontal landing gear done, you see? And you're gonna be able to exchange this landing gear later if you don't want this one, okay? Let's continue. Now what you're gonna do, you're gonna duplicate this guy 4 times to the back. You're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, like this, okay? And now you will get, what's the name of the part? It's an Argonaut calling, okay? You're gonna flip this one upside down, connect one to this side at the second walkway, at the second backmost walkway like this. You're gonna go to the other side, and you're gonna flip this one and connect it here, in this place, like this. It's offsetted like this. It's the correct way. Now you will get a hard frame calling, flip it upside down, just like I did here, connect this one here, all right? Let me see if I'm doing this right. Actually not, guys. This one is actually here. Sorry about that. This one is at this place. Yeah, I'm a bit confused because this bottommost part, it's kind of random, okay? So it's like this. This one is here, and this hard frame calling is here, actually. All right? Okay. Now we're gonna duplicate this Albatross cargo tank, and we're gonna connect this one in this orientation, one to this side and one to this side, because this is gonna be the structure for the back landing gear. All right? Just like this. Next part, we're gonna get a hard frame diffuser, flip it upside down, rotate it, and connect one to this side and one. You press E to mirror it and connect one to the other side like this. Okay? And now you can safely remove this walkway and this walkway. And you're gonna have this shaping like I'm showing to you now. And one more thing I wanted to do before the next step is to put the Titan class landing bay at the back here. This is temporary. We're gonna move this guy to the side of the ship in a step after this one, and we will understand how we can achieve this sideboarding ramp. Okay. Now we start working on the lateral ramp, guys. This is gonna be very nice. It's a very nice little trick that I saw in another video. I just can't remember. I can't find it anymore. The source, okay, the reference. But you're gonna understand how it's done. We need to be able to save our ship so we can make some angles with windows. So the first thing is to duplicate these walkways on top of each other like this. You're gonna have two, one on top of each other like I did, okay? Then you can take a cockpit, put it here, because you need the necessary parts. You can go now and get an azimuth class reactor and put it over here like I did, all right? Get a weapon, a photon cannon array. I'm gonna put one right on top of this, and all we need left now is a thruster. And we're gonna get the, what's the name? It's the new one. It's the wide body thruster. We're gonna use some of this, so we're gonna put one back here, so we will be able to save our build already, okay? But before saving, we're just gonna put here the necessary parts so we can make the first angle, okay? You're gonna duplicate this landing gear here. Let me see if I can get it. And put it right next to the ship, like this, like I did here, okay? And now you will get a Zenith class reactor and put it over this landing gear, but be careful not to put in the wrong place. It's not supposed to be inside the landing gear like I did here. You see how it's sinking inside the piece? It's supposed to be on the top of the landing gear, and it's gonna be aligned halfway between these walkways on the top and at the bottom like this, okay? After you put the Zenith here, you can remove this landing gear. It was here just for us to be able to support this piece. And you duplicate the Zenith to below, like this, or under itself. One on the side, one at the front, and finally you can remove the middle one like this, and you have the necessary shaping for you to make the first angle, okay? Then you're gonna press your right mouse button, and you're gonna apply edits or save the ship if you just started a new one. And you're gonna walk to the front of the ship, make sure your torch is lit, like I'm showing you here, and make sure you are in first person, like I'm doing here, because you're gonna put the first angle, okay? You're gonna press your face in this gap here, like I'm doing here, okay? You just walk forwards until you can't walk anymore, and then you release your left stick or your keyboard for walking. Leave your character here. You're gonna press Z, go to the first tab, get a rounded window, and now you're gonna press V to toggle free placement. You're gonna see the toggle free placement icon surrounded with a yellow border at the top toolbar, like I'm showing there for you, okay? And now you're gonna look up until you see these two dark dots here. You're gonna aim exactly at the middle. It's very important to try to be the most precise possible, okay, guys? Right exactly between this right exactly between these two dark dots, and you're gonna press your mouse button so you can put a window here, just like I did, okay? You're gonna see the window like this, and now you can run to the Corvette workshop terminal and edit the ship one more. Once more, let's go. Very good. And now you can see this shaping here with this window in this place, okay? Now what you're gonna do, you duplicate one of these walkways here, okay? And you're gonna connect this to this window. Try to, the orientation doesn't really matter in this case, okay? But I prefer to make it go inside the window so the window is narrow, not like a wide window like this with these rounded corners. But like this, you just use your mouse wheel to rotate this walkway, okay? Until it looks like this. It doesn't matter if it's looking forward or backwards, as long as it looks like this, it's gonna be fine. You put your walkway here, like this, and now you carefully remove the window. Aim for the framing. The window is gonna be highlighted like you're seeing here. Remove this window, okay? And now you can get this Zenith class reactor here, and you're gonna connect this to this walkway that you just put here, and it's gonna be in a 45-degree angle, just like I did, okay? And now you can remove the Zenith here, remove this walkway from here, get this one and put it under this Zenith here, like I did, all right? And you're gonna create two more Zeniths, one at the side and one at the side, and then you can finally remove the central one, like I did here, all right? And after you've done that, you can imagine what you're gonna do next, right? We're gonna put another window. So you just press your right mouse button, apply edits, and once again you run with your torch lit between these two Venus class reactors here. Press your face here in the middle, like I did. As soon as you stop walking, you release the W key or your left stick, and you're gonna press Z, go to the first pane. Get the rounded window once more. Make sure that toggle free placement is on, all right? Aim between these two dark dots here at the bottom of this topmost Zenith class reactor and put the window here, just like I did, okay? And now you have this window facing the side of the ship. Let's go to the terminal once more to edit our ship, all right? Modify Fondor, just like I did here, okay? Very nice. Now you're gonna duplicate this walkway once more. You're gonna connect this to this window. And now it's very important that the walkway is going inside the window and not sideways like this. You don't want the window to have the rounded corners now. You really need to make the window narrow with the walkway going inside the window like this, okay? Just check how it's done so you don't do it wrong, okay? It doesn't matter the orientation if it's backwards or not, but the window must be narrow. You're gonna put one in this place like I did here, okay? And now that you have this walkway here, you can remove this Zenith class reactor, you can remove this one, you can remove this, and the window is already gone, but if it's not, you can remove the window also, okay? And leave this walkway in this position, just like I did here. And now this walkway is at the middle of the ship like this. You see, like the walkway is not aligned to the top and not to the bottom, but at the middle. So we have to offset this guy half step to the ground, half step down. We're gonna get a small vent. We're gonna put the small vent at the one of the sides of the walkway, like I did here. It can be at this side. Get the walkway and put the walkway under the vent, and you can remove the vent now. Okay. Now you're gonna get a rock hopper propeller, okay? And you're gonna flip it and connect it to the side of the walkway. Depending on the orientation that you put your walkway, once you get the rock hopper propeller and flip it, depending on the orientation, it's gonna connect to this side or to this side. It doesn't really matter. What is important is that you get the walkway from the catalog, the rock hopper propeller from the catalog, and just press E one time so you can flip it, and you connect either to this side or this. It doesn't matter as long as it's flipped, okay? Once you've done that, you can get this walkway here and offset this half step to the side, like I did here, and you can remove this propeller from here, and now you have this walkway aligned to the correct position, aligned to the bottommost part here, all right? After you've done that, you can remove this walkway from here, remove this walkway from here, all right? And you duplicate this guy 1 and 2 times inside the ship like this, and finally you can remove this walkway from here, and you have this sideways walkway inside your ship, okay? Now you can get this boarding ramp that you used before, and you're gonna put this boarding ramp. You're gonna press E to flip it, and you can connect this to this walkway, like I did here. You see? Now we have the side boarding ramp going inside this walkway here. And now we're facing a problem that some of you that may have tried to put a sideways boarding ramp faced before. And I'm gonna explain to you how to solve this. But if you don't know what the problem is, I'm gonna show to you right now, okay? Well, if you have this walkway here, like this one is not connected to anything, right? Because it's at the bottom of the ship. It's at the bottom of the ship. The side walkways do not connect to the walkways that go over here in this orientation. There is no traversal. There's no way to traverse from this walkway to the other ones. So if I put like a walkway on the top here, and I go outside of my ship, like applying the edits here, okay? So to demonstrate to you what's going on, I can go inside this ramp because, okay, the ramp is here. I can go inside, and what do you have to do? You're gonna have to put a stair here, right? To go to the upper deck. But even if you do this, you can't go up because you're gonna put your face in the bottom of the top walkway because they don't connect vertically or horizontally. How do you fix this problem? Okay, I'm gonna remove this stairway. Actually, I'm gonna leave this one here, and I will go once again here to the Corvette workshop. I'm gonna go to this modify Fondor, all right? And I can remove this walkway from here, and instead, you see the stair that I put here? Instead of using a walkway on top of this other walkway that is 90 degrees flipped, you're actually gonna use a Thunderbird class landing bay, and you're gonna put this one on top of this, but not aligned to the bottom walkway, but to the top walkway. So you're gonna press E for it to flip it, okay? And it doesn't go in the wrong orientation, just goes to in the right orientation. Once there's no fear for you to put it like 180 degree flipped. This is the correct position. You're gonna put this guy here, like I did, okay? And now take a look at this, how this is cool. You can apply the edits, and once more, you go inside the ship just to check what we've done here, okay? Because this is really nice. I really like this. And now you see that like this board that goes down for the ramp that goes down goes over the stairs, and you can walk over the stairs and go to the topmost walkways. And now you have a way to traverse from the 90 degree rotated walkway to the topmost one. You see? And it's actually cool because if you close the ramp, the stair is gone already. So you really feel like you're shut, like you're locked inside your ship this way, okay? And the ramp outside is also closed. So I can come here and I'm gonna open my hatch, and then this part goes down, the stairs reveals itself, and you can access the ship, the exit of the ship by the side by doing this. You see? Very nice, isn't it? It's a cool little trick. Let's get back to the walkway, let's get back to making the tutorial right now. And if you guys want to leave that like, you know, if you like this little trick that I did here, and you think this already deserves a like in this video, go ahead, guys. Now is the time. We're gonna make some more stuff right now, but go ahead if you want. You're gonna help me a lot. Okay, let's continue. Okay, guys, let's add some more parts here. Okay, we will not need to go on foot for a while now, so we can safely remove this reactor, remove this thruster here too, and at the bottom here, at the back, I mean, we will get this decoration that's gonna be, what's the name? Super Cruise Calling. Gonna get a Super Cruise collar. Gonna flip this one horizontally and vertically, and gonna put this one connected to the back like this, okay? And to finish the shaping of the front of the ship here at the bottom, you're gonna get a turbine aerofoil, flip it vertically, connect one to the side. You're gonna flip this one with E and connect it to the other side like this, okay? Just like I did here. And you can remove this walkway from here now, and you're gonna put this Ambassador class hab. It's gonna be longer to the back of the ship. We're gonna have some parts here. We're gonna have like a living room here and stuff. You're gonna see once the ship is done, okay? Now guys, we're gonna duplicate this hub here and put it to the side and to the front like this, making this shape, connecting it in this part, okay? And we're gonna get a walkway, and it's very important for you to not duplicate this because this is not a walkway, okay? This is a boarding ramp. You're gonna open your catalog, you're gonna go and get an ambassador class walkway and put it over here, all right? Like this. And you will then duplicate this guy. You can paint this one in orange, actually. And you're gonna duplicate this guy to the back like 1 time and 2 times, like this. You can remove this guy from here, okay? And now you will get a rock hopper propeller, so you can offset this guy to the back of the ship half step. You're gonna put this guy here, like this, and you can remove this rock hopper propeller here. Duplicate this guy to the side 2 times, like I did here. Remove the central one. And you can get now the Zenith class reactor. You're gonna put one at the bottom of this walkway here. And to the other side of the ship, you do the same. It's kind of hard to put, okay? You're gonna see, it's gonna end up like this, right? Right below this walkway that we put here, okay? Now the next step is to get a small vent. You're gonna put the small vent to the side of this walkways. Oops, I misplaced this one. It's actually here, by the side of this walkways here, okay? And then you will get the walkway and put it under the vent in both sides, like I did here, all right? Now you can remove the vent. You don't need the vent anymore, just like I did. And finally, you can duplicate this walkway to the bottom of itself in both sides, and you're gonna have this shape. You see, like these 2 walkways here, and the Zenith class reactor clipping inside it exactly at the middle of them, like a sandwich, all right? Now what you're gonna do, you will go to the decoration tab and you will get the Vesper diffuser. You're gonna flip this one and put it here, okay? Let's paint this one in the default color so we don't get confused. Duplicate this one, press R to rotate it vertically, put it here. You're gonna press E, go to the other side, put it here connected to this back, to this bottom one, and you're gonna press R once more and put it at the top, and you're gonna have this shape at the front of the ship, all right? At the back of the ship, you're gonna duplicate this part here. It's a turbine aerofoil, and you're gonna do the same. Just flip this guy until it aligns like this, and then you can press E to flip it horizontally. You press R and connect to the bottom walkway like this. You're gonna press E again and connect to the back like this, okay? And you're gonna have this shape. You see, like the main body of the ship is already showing itself. It's already starting to get shaping. Now you can remove these walkways. Just come here and press X to remove both of them. This one and this one too, okay? Leaving the sides of the ship like this. You will get then an azimuth class reactor, and I'm gonna put it here. This is the final position for this guy, okay? Duplicate this walkway up here one more time, put it here, connecting it to the back of the Zenith class reactor here, like I did here, all right? You will then get a small vent connected to the back of this walkway you just put here, all right? Get the walkway and put it to the side of the vent, like this. So it's gonna be in this position, clipping half of the azimuth class reactor out, like you're seeing here, all right? Then you're gonna press Z, you're gonna go to the decorations tab, you will get an industrial joint and connect to the side like this, like I did here, all right? You can then remove this walkway from here, you can remove this vent from here, and you're gonna duplicate this industrial joint to the side, like I did here, and you're gonna have this shape to the back of the ship, okay? And finally, you can come to the first tab and you're gonna get the wide body thruster. You're gonna need 3 of them. You're gonna put one here, and one here, one by the side, all clipping inside each other like this, and you have like this shaping for the back engine of the Fondor Haulcraft, all right? And now you can come here to the right of the ship, right side of the ship, duplicate this ambassador hub once more, and you're gonna put this one at the top here, connecting to the side of this walkway, and you can finally get the cockpit from this part and connect to the front of this the hub. This is the final position for the cockpit also, okay? Now let's duplicate this walkway here, okay, and put it over this Zenith class reactor like this, and duplicate it to the side 2 times like I did here, all right? Then we will get the decoration part It's the Vesper cowling. You're gonna flip the Vesper cowling and connect it to the back of this walkway like I did here, all right? And you can duplicate one of these Vesper diffusers here. You're gonna rotate this one and connect one to the side like this, flip it and connect it to the other side, and you're gonna have this nice and smooth sloping to the back of the ship like this, all right? You can remove this walkway from here. You can remove the other one, then the other side from here, but this one you're gonna leave here for now, okay? Because what you're gonna do, you're gonna get a small vent, and you will connect this to the front of this walkway like you're seeing here, all right? Get the walkway and put it under the vent like I did here, and it's gonna go clipping inside this hub. You're gonna see half of the walkway outside. You can now remove this vent from here. You're gonna have this guy here. Now there's a really nice part here for us to do also, guys. You're gonna press C and you're gonna go and you're gonna get a radar dome, and you're gonna connect this radar dome to the back of this walkway like I did here. You see, the radar dome is connected to the back of this walkway like I did here. All right, no problem at all. Now what you're gonna do, pay attention to this. This is very important. This is very important. You're gonna get this walkway and you're gonna get it. You're not gonna remove or anything. You're gonna select this, take it out like I did here, okay? And you're gonna put on the top of the dome like this. You see the dome here? The dome is now connected to the bottom of this walkway up here. And while we're at this state, you will get the photon cannon array, and you're gonna get the photon cannon array and put it at the top of this walkway like this, okay? And now you're gonna remove this walkway, and the dome is gonna flip back, and this turret is gonna be aligned to the top of it. Take a look at this. You're gonna remove this walkway now, and boom! You see? Like the turret is exactly at the top of the dome. Really cool, right? I think this one is actually really cool. This turret is optional. It is shown in a very iconic scene in the Andor series when Luthen destroys the radar dish from the Arrestor cruiser, right? With the Fondor Haulcraft. It's probably the most iconic Fondor Haulcraft scene in this series. But you can choose to leave it off if you want a more sleek approach to the ship. I'm gonna leave this for here for now, and you decide for yourself if you want this in your ship or not once we're done with the build, all right? Okay guys, so let's continue with the build, okay? Now we're gonna duplicate this hub here, and we're gonna put this right here, aligned to the front of this landing bay here that we put under this walkway, okay? You're gonna see one next to each other just like this. After that, you're gonna go to the decorations and get an albatross side pod. You're gonna rotate this, and you're gonna connect this one to this back part here, okay? Duplicate this, flip and put it on the other side, just like I did, all right? After that, you will get a speedbird fairing, and you're gonna put a speedbird fairing here connected to this albatross side pod that you just put here. And the other one is gonna go clipping inside this that you just put here. So you're gonna have one like inside each other, like you're seeing here, okay? And to finish this part, we will get this new part here is the hard frame diffuser rim, okay? You're gonna flip it with the E, rotate it until it's at this orientation, and you're gonna connect this one at the back of this hub here to make like this corridor going through the cockpit, like I did here, all right? All right, guys, for this next part, we're actually gonna need to put a wing in the opposite orientation that it's supposed to go usually, okay? We're gonna use this Arcadia wing module here, but if you see, we cannot put this like rotated to the front. All we can do with this is like rotate this to the other side. We can mirror it, but you can't make the small part facing forward and the large part facing backwards. To make this, we're gonna use a very clever trick that was discovered some time ago, that involves using a staircase. And for that, what you're gonna do, you will get duplicate this walkway up here, put one here and the other one at the front, like I did here. And now you can remove this one, okay? And now you're gonna go on foot. You're gonna apply your edits, and you're gonna go over the ship, just like this, run to the front of the ship, and you're gonna put a staircase, it's an internal stairway actually. You're gonna put one of this in this walkway that we just put here, all right? Then you put this guy here, and you're gonna go back to the Corvette workshop. Modifier on your ship, all right? And now what you're gonna do, you will duplicate this walkway here, put it over itself like I did here, and now we're gonna make this walkway rotate 180 degrees. How do you do this? You just click this one to select it, okay? You see how it's exactly where it was before? And you're gonna just touch your rotate button in the PC, is the mouse wheel. You're gonna just touch the mouse wheel once, and you see that you saw that the walkway flipped to the back. You're gonna put this guy back, and now you have a normal walkway facing forward and a walkway facing backwards right under it, okay? And what you're gonna do now, you're gonna get the part from the list, you're gonna get the Arcadia Wing module, and you're gonna see that right at this side, you already can put the Arcadia Wing module facing backwards, you see? If you put it over here, it faces forward because this walkway here is in the normal orientation, all right? And this one at the bottom here, it's facing backwards, so you can put the wing inverted like this. So we're gonna put the wing at the back and at the bottom like this, aligned to this, like right under the cockpit like I did here, okay? And you're gonna duplicate this one, press E to flip it, and then you're gonna put this one here, aligned to the back, not to the front like this, but aligned to the back like this, okay? Connecting this part here to the back of this Vesper diffusers, okay? After you've done that, you can safely remove this walkway and the one below it, and we're done with this part of the ship. And now guys, we're gonna make a very specific offsetting here so we can make the detailing in the front of the ship in the right way, all right? For that, we're gonna have to make a scaffolding here, and then we're gonna place a window here to be able to offset the parts just as much as you need, all right? Duplicate this top walkway here, this orange one. You're gonna make 1, 2, 3 of them, just like I did, all right? Then you'll get a small vent. Place the small vent by the side of this walkway, right here, exactly like I'm doing. You're gonna get this walkway and put it under the vent, like I did. And now you can remove this vent, and you're gonna have this shape, with this walkway clipping this front part of the ship, just like this, all right? Now we will get a Zenith class reactor. You're gonna put one here, one under it, one by the front and one by the side, just like I did. You're gonna remove the central one, and you're gonna have this shape, all right? You're gonna press your right mouse button, apply edits. Now run to the front of the ship in first person, make sure your torch is lit. And you're gonna press your face in this gap here, look up, press Z, go to the first pane and get a rounded window, okay? Toggle the free placement by pressing V and aim right between these two dots here so we can make a window here to make a 45-degree angle, all right? Just like this. And now you can run back to the terminal and start adding to the ship again. Now we're gonna get one more of these walkways here, okay? Duplicate this one. You're gonna place it in this window in a way that it goes inwards to the window, like this. Not a wide window like this, but a narrow window like this one, okay? And now you can remove this walkway from here. You're gonna get this Zenith class reactor, take this one from here and put it by the side. You can remove this other walkway from here now. And you're gonna get this one, put it under this, take this one and put it to the front, duplicate it and put one more here. So you have this like this arrow shape facing the front of the ship, like you're seeing here, all right? And now you're gonna duplicate this one over itself. You're gonna put one here, and one another to the front so everything connects. Maybe you're gonna have to put one under here so it's gonna be connected to the other one, like this, okay? So that you can come here, remove this walkway, have this shape, and you're gonna be able to come under here and put the missing window that you need to continue the offsetting, okay? You're gonna press your mouse button, apply the edits, run to the front of the ship one more time, make sure you're in the first person and with your torch lit, and go into this gap here, okay? And now you may already guess what you're gonna do, right? But this time we're gonna make a bit differently. You're gonna go to the first pane, get a rounded window, toggle the free placement, but we will not aim. We will not aim. Pay very attention to this. We are not gonna aim to this place here between these two dots. We're actually gonna look up and aim here, where this blue light trim ends, exactly where it ends, like I'm facing here. You're gonna put the window at this place. This is a new place, okay? So we're gonna have this offset a bit differently. And after you've put this window, you can go back to the workshop and start editing the ship again. This is the last time you have to go on foot for this ship, okay? Everything is gonna be done here in the Corvette workshop from now on. Okay guys, now that we have this last window here, we can safely remove this walkway, this one, this one, this one, these two here. You can remove all of it. You're gonna get this walkway here and connect this to the window, just like I did. You can remove the Zenith class reactors from here. And also you can remove this window from here, just like I did, okay? You're gonna be with this walkway right here. Now you're gonna get a small vent. You're gonna put the small vent at the top of this walkway, get the walkway and put it at the behind the vent like this. So the vent's gonna be at the front of this walkway, all right? You can now remove this vent, and you're gonna duplicate this walkway to the back one time, two times, just like this. Remove these two front ones, duplicate this one to the side of itself. You can paint these two guys in the default color because this is their final position, all right? And now you will get the cargo capsule. You're gonna put a cargo capsule here connected to the front of this walkway, all right? And you're gonna get a cargo sphere and put the cargo sphere connected to the front of this other walkway here, just like I did, okay? This is gonna be the escape pod that there is in the Fondor Haulcraft. This part here represents the escape pod, all right? And this is another dish, another detailing that I'm not really sure what it is. I don't remember right now, but this is gonna be very good once we finish this part, all right? To finish this up, what you're gonna do, you're gonna duplicate this orange walkway to the front one time, to the front of itself, 2, 3, like I did. You're gonna put it under this front one, like I did here, all right? You can remove this tree, leave just this orange one here. Then you're gonna press C, go get a rock hopper propeller, flip it, put it at the side of this guy, just like this. Then you're gonna slide this guy to the front half step, like I did. So you're gonna have this shaping, all right? And finally, you will go to the decoration parts and you're gonna get a bolted joint and connect this bolted joint to this walkway, just like I did here. And now you can remove this walkway and you can remove this rock hopper propeller and you have this shaping for the front of the ship that looks very, very similar to the real deal. Okay, this is the escape pod, this is another dish in the front of the ship, and this ends up very aligned, very similar to the real Fondor Haulcraft. And now to wrap it up, guys, the body of the ship, what you're gonna do, I want you to go to the catalog, and this is very important. You're gonna get a Titan class walkway, because we're working until now with the Ambassador class walkway. But I want you to get a Titan class walkway because this is going for the machine room, and I think this aesthetics is better for the decoration inside the ship. So we're gonna get one of these Titan ones, and you're gonna put this connected to this part here. You see where it's clipping, because there are several places where you can snap it, but it's exactly like this, like under this orange one, connected to the ramp that is right under it, just like this. Okay, and now you can remove this orange walkway from here, all right? And you will get then, what's the name of the part? Let me check. A speedbird cowling, okay? You're gonna put the speedbird cowling here, just like this in this place. And after that, you're gonna get a speedbird nacelle, flip it and put it connected to this guy here, just like this, all right? You see the ship is almost finished in this way. Finally, you're gonna get in the first pane a Medusa class reactor and put the Medusa class reactor here at this point, not clip it inside the dome like this, but just half step to the front like this, okay, at this place. And a decoration part is the coolant distributor. You're gonna put the coolant distributor here clip it inside this Medusa class reactor like this, and you have the final shaping from the top of the ship. All right, let's just finish up some more details that I know are missing here. Okay, the first thing we're gonna have to do here is to put a part here to represent the docking ring. All right, and for that you will get what's the part here in the ambassador class walkway. You're gonna put an ambassador class walkway here right under this hub. Okay, this is the walkway we put here, and you can go here and get a cargo link and connect to the side of it. So you have this docking ring, represents the docking ring in the real ship. All right, and what we're missing now is the two landing gears that are missing here in the back. Okay, so we can duplicate this one from here. Just aim at it and press E to duplicate it, and we're gonna slide this guy here until it just clips inside this this wedged part here like this. It's gonna be exactly like this, you see, with this part clipping outside this what's the name of this part? This albatross cargo tank. Okay, duplicate this guy one more time, go to the other side of the ship and slide it down the ship until it connects, clipping inside this albatross cargo tank here. You're gonna see this small part going outside of it. Okay, and when the ship is in flight, all this landing gear is gonna retract inside the ship, and it's gonna be very slick. It's gonna look very slick even in flight with the landing gear retracted. Okay, and this is it for the body of the ship, I'm pretty sure. If I forget it, a detail, I'm gonna talk about it later, but now we're gonna work on the wings. Let's go. And we're gonna do both wings at the same times, okay? Okay guys, let's go then. We're gonna go here and we're gonna get a walkway one more time. Let's put one here and paint this one in orange so it can make things easier, all right? Duplicate this and put one to the other side, just like I did here. We're gonna have this walkway neatly aligned exactly to the middle of the ship like you're seeing here, all right? Make sure it's in this position. And now what you're gonna do, we will get a small vent. Gonna put a small vent here, and we're gonna move this walkway until the vent is below the walkway like this. Okay, you put to the side, and then you're gonna put the walkway to the top. You're gonna duplicate this vent here and do the same to the other side. Put it at the side here, click the walkway and put it over the vent, not like I did here, okay, like this, just over the vent. You can remove this vent now, and you will then get what's the name? It's the Speedbird diffuser. Okay, rotate the Speedbird diffuser until it's facing like this. You can paint this one in the default color right now. All right, duplicate this one and you go under, press R, because you're gonna put one below this, and then you press E to rotate it, and you're gonna end up with this round shape here like I did. Okay, take a look from the behind to see how it looks. All right, duplicate this guy, press E and put it on the other side, go under it, press R, put it under it again, press E to rotate it again and put it like here, and you're gonna have this shape in both sides of the ship. Okay, well, the next step is the following. You're gonna duplicate this walkway to the side like this and like this, okay, and you will then put one at the back and one at the front like this, and you're gonna end up with this shape. All right, now we're gonna use some vents to offset all of these guys. What you're gonna do, you're gonna get a vent, you're gonna put a vent right here at the back and both sides, okay, and then you're gonna offset this to this side like I did here. You're gonna put it to the side of the vent, to the innermost part of the ship like this. Okay, take this vent and put here at the front in this front walkway. Same on the other side, put this vent here. All right, and then you're gonna get this guy and you're gonna go and put to the side of the vent like this. You can remove this vent from here right now. Do the same here. You're gonna slide it to the innermost part of the ship, making the vent at the side, and you're gonna have this offsetting here. It's gonna be offset half step to the top and half step to the innermost part of the ship in both sides. Okay, finally you will get a rock hopper propeller. Press E to flip it, connect it to the inner part of this walkway right here, slide this guy half step to the front, get this rock hopper propeller, put it on the other side, and do the same right here, just like I did, okay? Just like this. You're gonna end up with this shape for the wings. And now we're gonna put a lot of parts here, guys. You're gonna duplicate this guy here, okay? This Vesper cowling. You're gonna rotate this guy and connect it to this side here, just like I'm showing to you. And you're gonna go to the front by 1, already put 1, oops, you're gonna go 2, and you're gonna go 3, and then you rotate the last one to the front, like this, and you do the same on the other side. Put it connected to the side of this walkway here, go 1, 2, 3 to the front, rotate it, put it here, just like this, okay? And now, you are gonna get an Arcadia blade. You're gonna put the Arcadia blade connected here. Gonna flip this one to the other side and connect the Arcadia blade right here, just like I did, okay? Just like this. You can then go here and remove this walkway from here, remove this walkway from here, just like I did. You can remove this walkway from here, and you can remove this walkway from here. You're gonna end up with this red part like this, but you're gonna get the thruster, what's the name? It's the Titan Sublight thruster, and you're gonna connect this Titan to the side of this walkway here. You're gonna flip this one, put it on the other side, and everything's connected once more, okay? Now we will get, it's a wing called, where is it? Here it is, the rock hopper fin module, okay? You're gonna flip this one and connect to this part here, to the outer part like this, and you're gonna flip this and connect to this other walkway in the other side like this, okay? Now you can finally remove this orange walkway from here, and you can duplicate this Speedbird diffuser here, flip it and connect it to itself like this, finish in this round shape. To the other side, do the same, just like this. And now you duplicate this albatross side pod here and connect it to this part at the top here, to this frontmost Vesper cowling, okay? Rotate this one, connect it here, and we're almost finished with the wings, right, guys? You can see we're taking shape at the, almost taking the full shape of the wings, okay? We have the thrusters, we have this detail, and finally we can duplicate this frontmost Vesper cowling here, rotate this one 180, connect it to the back like this, both sides, and finally you get this Arcadia blade, rotate 180, put one here, flip it, put it on the other side like this, okay? And you have these wings almost done, almost done. Now there's one little trick I'm gonna show you, but before we're gonna put the guns, okay? We can put 2 more guns here. I prefer to put 2 more guns because we just have the top turret to the moment, okay? So I'm gonna get another photon cannon array, and I choose to put this one right here at the side of this rock hopper fin module. So it looks like a gun, but also looks like some actuators for the wings, okay? Duplicate this one, go to the other side and do the same if you choose to do so. Otherwise you can customize the ship just like you want, like this. These 2 extra guns here and this turret at the top, okay? And now what you're gonna have to do, we have to delete these orange walkways, right? But there's a catch here, there's a catch, because if I delete these guys, this wing is gonna be disconnected, because these parts here, these round parts here, what's the name? It's the Speedbird diffuser. These Speedbird diffusers don't really connect to each other. There's like a small gap between them. And if we remove this backmost walkway from here, we're not gonna be able to finish the ship. I'm not gonna show it to you. Actually, I'm gonna show it to you. Let's see if I can show it to you if I remove this guy. You see how it gets disconnected? This is why we need an extra trick here to finish up this wing. We're gonna put this back so we can press the right mouse button, apply the edits, and go on foot one more time. There's actually this last one more time for us to go on foot. You see the gap here? If you look like from here, you see there's a small gap here that prevents this part from connecting to each other. But you can solve this neat trick I'm gonna show to you right now. To solve this, guys, all you gotta do, you're gonna go to the, let's see, to this pane here, the decoration, lighting, and you're gonna get a ceiling light. You don't have to resize it at all. And you're gonna come here, and you're gonna try to align this exactly in the center of this, this part here, to connect them all using this light, so everything is gonna be connected, okay? Try to align the foot, if you, the arms of this light, just like I'm showing to you right now in the screen, okay? You may have to try several times until you get it right, but don't worry. If you misalign it, you just have to put it again. I think mine looks pretty centered because I've done this several times already, because this is like the third or fourth time I built this ship for you, okay? Until I was really experienced in building this ship. And you're gonna put one on the other side, just like I did to the other one, like this, probably. Let's see if I made it right. Yeah, looks pretty centered for me, all right? And after you put these two lights here, you can go back to the Corvette workshop. And I'm sorry about my voice, guys. I know it's kind of strange, but I got sick, and I'm recording this last part with my throat ache, so sorry for that, but I hope it's good enough for you. We're gonna go back to the ship now, and you can see the light here, right? You can go back here and finally remove these two orange walkways, and everything is connected just like it should. And we have the structural part of the ship done. The ship is done. Now what you're gonna do, you're gonna paint the ship, and to paint the ship is actually pretty easy. All you have to do is you're gonna aim to any part, and you're gonna go and paint this one in gray and dark gray. Click apply to entire Corvette. Gloss finish, apply to entire Corvette, okay? And the only two parts I chose to put in another color, not actually another color, but another finish, is these two parts here. You're gonna get to this Medusa class reactor, you're gonna apply to it a metallic finish, and the same to this part at the front. Metallic finish in these two, and you have the ship done. As you can see, looks pretty similar to the real model, right? A bit oversized. There's nothing we can do about this. I think it's like probably 150% the size it should be, but that's what you can get here in No Man's Sky, okay? But at least we have the thrusters in the wings, we have the thrusters in the ship in this cool shaping here, right? This actuator to the wings and stuff. The front looks very good for me. The cockpit is not ideal, I know. You can try to exchange this cockpit to the other one if you want. You can try a Thunderbird class cockpit here if you like, with the gloss finish. If you think the ship looks better this way, go ahead, don't worry. I chose to put this one because, I don't know, I think it ended up looking a bit better. Oh, there's actually just a bit more detailing here at the top of the ship that I forgot. We're gonna put this detailing right now. To make this last detailing, guys, all you have to do is to get any walkway you want. I'm gonna get an ambassador one, put it over here, over this hub, okay? Paint it orange if it's not orange already. Then you're gonna get a rock hopper propeller, flip it, put it to the side, slide this guy half step to the front like this, remove this rock hopper propeller, duplicate this walkway under itself, so it's gonna clip inside this hub. As you're seeing here, you see the hub painted in gray and the walkway painted in orange, all right? Then you're gonna get the ducting outlet. You're gonna put one ducting outlet here at the back of this hub, and one over this walkway you just put here like this, okay? Paint these two guys in gray and dark gray, like this, and you're gonna move yourself around this until you target this walkway here. I'm having a bit of a trouble to remove it, but let's see if I can target it. Here's someplace here. You see? This is overlaid, and now you can remove this walkway from inside this hub like this, and you have the finished detailing in the top. I just put these guys here so it gets a bit rounder, because since there is this small turret here in this cockpit, I thought I needed to make this topmost part here rounder, because the real ship has this top here really round, and it was really flat like the way I did. Okay, so the ship is done, guys. The outside of the ship is done. Nothing more here we can do. Okay, and now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go inside. We're gonna put some stairways just for you to understand where the stairways should go inside the ship, and then I'm gonna switch to my other ship that has the interior done already, and I'm gonna tour the interior and give you some tips on some stuff you can do inside the ship to make it look good. Okay, and even a really neat secret room inside the ship that you can make if you want. Okay, let's go to apply the edits then and go inside the ship to put some stairways, right? We already have these stairways here that we put in the beginning of the video. And now we have a lot of room here, but we also have a lot of clipping inside the ship. You see lots of stuff clip inside the halves, inside the walkways. As you can see, everything has this ambassador finish, because Luthen's ship is really classy inside. It's not like this messed up ship that you're used to see in Star Wars, right? But well, what you're gonna do? You have the stairways already to board the ship, right? You're gonna need another stairways here to go to the cockpit. So we're gonna come here to this part of the ship, get a stairway and put it here. And for our luck, it aligns exactly to the side of this parts clipping inside the hab here. And we can go up, and we have this corridor going to the cockpit. There is this clipping inside. I know it doesn't look good. It is ugly. This clipping inside the corridor is ugly, but you can access the cockpit without a problem. You can come inside here, even if you're not using this version of the cockpit. You can still come inside the cockpit and board the ship and press E. You're gonna go to the pilot seat with no problem, okay? But I'm gonna show to you how you can make this less annoying in the other video, in the next part, when I'm gonna tour the other ship, okay? And you can put lots of stuff behind this clipping here. Although the clipping is here, there's nothing you can do about it. This doesn't prevent you from getting like, I don't know, a cargo rack, for example, and you're gonna put this cargo rack here. Lots of cargo racks, actually. You can put one here, and you can put one here, and everything is hidden behind the clipping, but you can still access it. You can come here, and you can access the storage container with no problem. You see? And you can access this other one. So the clipping is not really a big deal. All right. Now I'm gonna go outside, since I put the stereo already, and I'm gonna switch to my other Fondor Haulcraft, the one that is done with the interior done. And I'll be back in just a second. And there I am, guys. I'm back. I'm back to the ship with the interior done. Okay. Let's board the ship and take a tour. I'm gonna go into first person so you can see better what I done here. Let's go. Well, right at the beginning, you're gonna see that I put a first aid here and a hazard protection. All right. Some detailing here. This part is wall unit I put here just to add some gribbling, just to add some variety to this part. And my loot box, of course. I love this part because it always gives me something. When I go inside the ship, I always get something I can sell or stuff. And right here in the second floor of the ship, if you call it so, I smoothed out the windows, the walls with these flat panels, you see? Because this part here, it has the Titan finish, and the Titan finish is pretty rough. So I chose to finish up these windows, the walls, to finish up these walls using these flat panels. I just took some flat panels and increased the side, painted white, and covered all the walls here. All right. Here is let's go to the cockpit first, and then I'm gonna go back and show you the back. Okay. I did put these lockers here to close up this ugly clipping that was going to this front walkway here. Okay, you can put something like this if you want. I did put some tall cabinets here in the walls too, so I could understand that there is a storage container behind this guy, actually hidden behind this clipping here. Okay, but I put this to represent the storage container, just as this backmost storage container here in this part. Going up to the cockpit, to the corridor, you're gonna see that I kind of hid all this ugly clipping with this flat panel here, representing like a table, and I put a panel inside. I put some decoration here, this small crate in this place, a server block to add some variety, this canister rack here just to fill up some space, right? I did put here the mission radar, of course. Then I put some stuff over this table to represent like schematics and stuff, and this is supposed to represent a keyboard to use this this mission panel. Okay, I put an oscilloscope here because Luthen has all this old tech, not these holograms in his chip, but like these monitors and stuff. You see, it has like an analog computers to the Fondor Haulcraft to make it harder to track. This is why he uses this old technology with all this outdated stuff to make it harder to track this analog stuff in his chip. Okay, and let's see if I put some here. I don't remember. I didn't put anything in this wall. You can put something if you want. And here's the cockpit untouched. I didn't put anything inside the cockpit. Okay, this is pretty much how I decorated the cockpit corridor. Okay, sorry about my voice, guys, but I got sick between days recording this video, and my voice is kind of weak this week. Okay, but well, that's it. Back here we have like the living room, right? I did put this crew berth here, so we can have like a bed inside the ship, of course. And then I did put some other decoration here. We have this worktop here with some stuff represented like a tablet and stuff like this. There's also this other part here. You can put whatever you want, okay? But I chose to put this to represent like the relics the Luthen gathers to sell in his store in Coruscant, right? There's also this corner sofa here, some plants to make it more cozy, right? This light table at the front with some stuff over the table, some food here in this shelf in the nutrition unit, right? This tap to represent like a water tap and stuff, a cup, like I used a vintage tumbler to the cup, and this lantern here to make this orange tint in this back part to make it more cozy, right? And I chose to put a paneled window here so we can actually see the Zenith class reactor from the window. When you're sitting here, you can take a look at inside the ship. It kind of represents, I would say it represents like the hyperdrive of the ship, okay? I did put it here just to add some more, to make it more interesting and be able to see inside the ship through this window, all right? You can choose to do whatever you want. There's also this small corridor here that goes straight to the cockpit, so you can imagine like that when this door is shut, Luthen can actually access the stairs to the cockpit straight from the living room, if you call it so. So I think this is pretty nice. You can come here in this small gap and go to the cockpit, straight to the cockpit from the living room without having to open this door here. Of course, this door doesn't close and doesn't open. This is, imagine like this is closed, right? You understand what I'm saying. This is the Titan walkway that I asked you to use the Titan walkway to this place because I think it looks more raw for the machines. And I did put two refiners here that sort of looks like the engine room, okay? And also this heavy duty furniture here with some spark plugs and gas canisters and stuff, some holographic displays here just for you to check the engine status and stuff, okay? I chose to use this as an engine room and also a refiner room to represent both things. And here we have this guy here. It's an industrial barrel representing a restroom, like a refresher, right? So you have to go here, you can do what we have to do. And of course, this sink to the top so you can wash your hands after you've done what you have to do It's like a bathroom inside the ship, all right? Here we have some more storage containers clipped inside this wall, okay? And also more decoration here, like this side panel and this storage panel, to represent the storage containers that are actually hidden behind this clipping here that comes from the outside. And also there's 2 standing planters here, and also this one that you can plant something inside your ship, right? And to represent like a small growing part inside the ship, so you can make some food and stuff like this, to grow some food for you to consume if you're on a long trip or something, okay? And this is it, but there is actually one more thing, one more very nice thing that I put here, a secret room. You see this carpet here? This is not here just because, okay? Because if you come here and you walk through this carpet, you're actually gonna get to the secret room. Yeah, a secret room for you to store your multi-tool rack, more relics, like the suitcase here, so you can like impersonate your rich salesman persona for when you get into Coruscant. All right, more storage container here. You're free to make this one with your creativity. Do it as you like. Okay, I did put these lamps here. Like I imagine Luthen coming here to impersonate his other persona when he's arriving to Coruscant in autopilot. Okay, and to make this is kind of easy, of course. You can put this stairway here going to this bottom walkway that is here. I didn't put this there before because I was saving the surprise, and then you just put this carpet over the stairway, and you can just have this nice secret room where you just walk over this carpet and you go to the secret room. Okay, I hope you liked the interior of the Fondor Haulcraft, and now let's go outside and wrap up this video. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the ship one more time. There she is, very nice. A fan favorite, of course. I'm pretty sure everyone likes this ship at this point, everyone that watched Andor, right? Very iconic ship, very nice. As I said before, this model ended up a bit oversized, but nothing too much, okay? I think it looks pretty good. It handles pretty good. I'm really happy with the result, okay? And as always, guys, I have to thank you Thank you for staying with me. I hope you liked this tutorial. I'm sorry for the delay because the end of the year was really busy, and this took almost 3 weeks to make. I ended up getting sick in the process. That's why my voice is really terrible now, but I hope this does not affect the quality of the tutorial, okay? I ask you, please, if you can, leave a like to this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to keep seeing my stuff. I'm probably gonna take a break here at the end of the year, and I'm gonna come back in January with more ships for you, all right? Thanks a lot for staying with me one more time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.